Howdy folks, DW Birds here, another Hickbilly Outdoors. We're going to talk about secrets. I ain't much of a fan of the word secret, but we're going to talk about a few. I'll be right back. Well, I know I look like death sucking on a lifesaver. I've been mowing grass. We're doing real good this week. It got hot and dry and the grass quit growing, which is my favorite kind of grass, the stuff that ain't growing. We got about 3/4 inch of rain the other night and everything went nuts. So I got done with work today and spent about 3 hours mowing. I give up. I'm going to have to mow most of the day tomorrow, and the high is supposed to be like 95. Matter of fact, it's the coolest day this week's 94. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some fishing. Secrets. Clickbait. I still have not. I need to go in the house here in a little bit and look up that word clickbait. I know it means headlines, make you open up stuff, make you look at these YouTube videos, and I don't like exclamation points. I don't like the way they do things. I don't like using half-naked girls. I don't mind half-naked girls, but I don't like the way they use that stuff to get your attention. That just seems false to me. It is misrepresentation or whatever, but there are secrets in fishing. I have a few. I don't know how many I really have. I have some I'm going to share and some I'm not sure I'm going to share. So I'm going to show you a video real quick, clip from this last week of a big bass, and we'll come back and we'll talk about a secret. There's a better fish there. Whew. That's a bona fide good in there, though, sir. What we're looking for. Like a 6-pounder to fix the day up a little bit. Okay, that bass was caught flipping, oh golly, what, Wednesday? Hot, nasty. It's the only real good bass I caught in 4.5, 5 hours of fishing, but it's a good one. And it come on a plastic worm. Actually, that worm is a Doc Herb Custom Baits worm. I don't know if anybody else has ever makes this bait. He calls it a chicken foot. See that? It's just a cool bait. I've been using it for several years, and the biggest thing about a secret bait is when you don't see anybody else using them. If somebody sells this bait currently as a major manufacturer, I don't know who it is. What this bait is, it has a lot of profile for a 6-inch worm. It's got a big old tail, it's got those 2 appendages, and I've caught so many good bass in this thing this summer because the 10-inch worm thing hasn't been working like it usually does, and that's one of them. So you saw how that worked. A couple days later, I caught another 6-pounder on this worm. This is one of my all-time favorite. I've used this worm since the 70s. Back then, it was called a gator tail. JW Lures or Gambler, it wasn't Gambler. I think it was a Florida company, made the original gator tail. It was a little meatier bait. I'd like to find some of them, a little bit thicker through the body. This is another Doc Herb. I don't remember what he even calls it. That Z-Man makes a sickle tail. Does maybe Zoom make something like, anyway, it's got that big old G tail on it. It is a fish catching freak. I've went through so many of them things this summer. I've caught as many 5- and 6-pound bass on this bait as I had my, well, more my 10-inch worm. That 10-inch worm thing only worked for a couple weeks. Excuse me. Dog. Sweet tea. Yes. Anyway, so secrets, whatever. I've got hundreds and I got thousands. My gosh, I got bags like this. I got buckets of plastic baits. My gosh, there's just the red of that one worm. That's just ones I haven't read. Because I just ordered these a while back. Anyway, I'm going to have to get some more. And I went through a bunch of them. So, it's a bait nobody else throws. So, that's good enough for me. If that's a secret, it's outdated, outmoded, whatever. I've thrown it since 1979. Lucky Strike made a version, I think, for a while. And maybe Southern Plastics had one for a while. It was a reasonable price. And I used a lot of those. Anyway, it's a 6-inch. And another thing real quick you'll see in some of my videos, I may show you a clip here if I can find it, is when you wore out, you break that tail off about 3 or 4 inches, and it makes a heck of a jig trailer. That means just fantastic bait. With a little detail plastic worm trailer. So those are secrets. Secret baits. Secret presentation, not so much. I'm flipping and pitching them almost exclusively. These aren't worms I fish in 30 foot of water, although they would work. I think it's make a good shaky head. I think the way it, anyway, I don't know. It's a good bait. I got other secret baits. I'm not going to show you the other secret baits today. I mean, there's one of them. Ooh, got a hook hanging off of it and everything. That's one. Here's another one. Oh, what was that? Here's the third one. Y'all ain't got these. There ain't a person watch this video or on ultimatebass.com that does those 3 baits. I've only told one guy on ultimatebass.com about one of them. I don't know if he uses it. Don't ever tried it. Secrets. They're still making 2 of these 3 baits, I believe. This little one right here, big old bright orange red. Actually, I've painted this one, but I've got these from back in the 60s and 50s, I think. Maybe even 40s. I got some originals. They were never a major line bass bait. Boy, are they honking fish catching fools once in a while. This other bait, I catch as many 4-pound plus bass on it in the spring as I do any other bait. Just before the spawn, and sometimes during the spawn and just after. It's secret enough it's hard to share. This spinnerbait is a very much a regional thing. They haven't made it in years. A friend of mine bought the company out, Mike Barnes, if you're watching this, brother, told me I could have the mold to it once. Remember, Mike? You did. Won't do good if that's a blade, though. So, Mike, if you got a bunch of blades for it, I'd love to talk to you. It's a really killer bait. Nobody throws it. It was a regional thing. It even had a name I've seen used in print, a certain kind of spinnerbait. But it's unlike any other spinnerbait on the planet. And I have, 6 or 8 of them is all I've got. I paid way too much on eBay for a couple of them a few years ago. I can't believe I did that. I paid like $20 a piece for them. That's nuts. Anyway, there are secrets. Am I going to share them? Probably. I'd like to see this channel grow a little bit. I'd like this clickbait stuff ain't going to happen, but these are situational, seasonal baits, all 3 of them. The spinnerbait a little less than the other 2. I think I'll show you guys. I got to think about it. They're that good. That ain't teasing. They're that good at baits. Another thing, because this isn't just going to be bass fishing, is I have a way I catch crappie. When I haven't crappie fish hardly anymore. But this winter, I may take you all along and show you the absolute most devastating way in the world to catch crappie when the water really gets cold. I've only seen one other man do it in my life. I kind of stole it from him, truthfully. Developed it. It's simple. It's easy. It's old school. And when it gets cold, now I'm not talking 60, 50. I'm talking 40-degree water's not cold. I'm talking when the water gets 36 degrees. As cold as it ever gets in Missouri, except for the ice is. When it gets that cold, I have a way, a technique, a method to catch crappie that's devastating. They catch them when nobody else is. I've stood up next to people on docks and just absolutely walk away with it, and they don't get bit, or they don't think they get bit. Anyway, so I think I'll share that when it's crappie fishing. You know, I don't tournament fish. I don't know if I ever tournament fish again. There's no telling. I'd love to. So this stuff, what's it mean? This stuff's been, I've earned this. I stole this stuff. Actually, I didn't invent none of these 3 baits or that crappie fishing deal. but nobody else does it, so it's secret, right? That's it, guys. I need to go edit some video from last week. I did catch some fish, had some fun. It's hot. I'm going to try to get some more videos out. Some more stuff besides bass fishing. And for the people, I've been doing this a month now. For y'all that are watching, man, it's cool. I really appreciate the comments. I've got friends of mine I've known forever. From down here at Lake Ozarks, Glenn Sims, guys like that. I've known these guys for a long time. And I've got people come from my restaurant or starting to watch these videos, just getting a kick out of it. Rachel, thank you. She's not a bass fisherman, but she loves the idea of what we're doing. She's cool. It's fun. Thank y'all for commenting on that stuff. So I'd like to see this grow. I'd like to think that I'm telling people stuff they can use. But I tell you, ultimatebass.com, I've been writing a blog on there for, what, 3 years? Yeah, 3 years, I guess. And I have made comments about things, secrets. I've made little, and in the discussion forum too, I've made these little teaser things and nobody responds to it. The videos get to be the same way. I'm not going to share. I don't need your appreciation. I need people to be interested. Man, we really know what's going on. I need your love. No, I don't. I need to go in and get a shower and drink some more of this sweet tea and work on videos. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be hot this week. Get my mowing done, get some chores done. I'm going to go fishing no matter how hot it is. We got some things to do. I got some more video to shoot. And I need to catch about 2 more 6-pound bass in next week in August. That'll be a story right there itself. Guys, thanks for watching, y'all. Women too. Love you. Let me know if there's anything I can do, anything you want to hear about, any more of my BS, because I can blow smoke as good as anybody on the planet. I'm Dale Verts. Obviously, you don't want to be me right now because I got all these stupid secrets. Thanks for watching. God bless. We'll talk at you soon.